facing the Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Mesa passing it around.
Bulls foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Lane. Pass to Person. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Saunders. Back to Stevenson. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Down low. Pass to Saunders. The shot off that time. Now Mesa takes it the other way. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Stevenson finishing it off. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. To the middle. Here's Person. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Mesa. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got his second basket.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
Assisted.
And the basket by Stevenson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Person. He takes it in, and it's blocked by Stevenson. Makes it off the glass. Stevenson's got 6.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Person. It's stolen by Udoh. Here's your right side. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
I'm open right here. And so it's Mesa with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second team foul.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. He's really good at selling that shot fake.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's you. Oh, what a finish!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Frazier. Udoh gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Townsend. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Here's Udo. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for Mesa. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mesa's ball. And the Bulls making a change here. And so it's Mesa with it. They trail by 1. Driving in. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Floats it up for Giannis. Pass to Townsend.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Posey. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And the basket by Stevenson.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
So Mesa calls timeout. They're first.
Get ready for the Dance Squad! Get ready for the Dance Squad! Substitution for Mesa.
There's a minute 34 left in the first. Here's Barnett. Porzingis with the block. And they're able to recover. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Bezekniks. They recover it. Ryder, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Bulls foul. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Mesa trails by 3. Here's Barnett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Personal foul.
For Mesa, they've gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting for Mesa.
That's good from Barnett.
Taking 2 shots.
Chicago making a switch here. And both free throws good for Barnett. Here's Chicago. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the win in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now Udo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Taking 2 shots.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he sinks the second. Mesa trails by 4. Pass to Hudson. Here's Ryder. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Barnett. There's the drive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls out front. They're up by 2. And the second quarter will... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Pass to Udo. Going inside. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
An even 3-on-3 break. And it's denied. And here is Posey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Bezekniks. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. You had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6'8" or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big man.
Chicago leading by 5. Stevenson. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Posey, no luck. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
To the inside. Here's Ryder. Mesa passing it around. Knocks it loose. Timeout, Mesa. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A big group substitution here for Mesa. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Stevenson can't hit. Mesa trails by 7. Right side out of the Kumbo. Pass to Person. To the paint. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Stevenson trying to free himself up. Chicago leading by 7. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here he goes. And it's blocked by Stevenson. And they'll keep possession. Antetokounmpo. Now here's Little. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Another shot. It's tipped. Here's Hudson. Inside. Here's Stevenson. Not going to go that time. Now Mesa takes it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Pass to Saunders. Shoots it up. Now Stevenson. This one for 3. And they'll get another chance. To the inside. They need this one. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
The Bulls leading by 7. 3 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Mesa ball.
Here's Townsend. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
In the corner, it's Little. Here's Udo. Rebounded by Hudson. Mesa trails by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. Here's Udo. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Udo's got 4 this quarter.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Bulls making a change here. Pass to Stevenson. Back to Udo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Townsend. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 8. Pass to Stevenson. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
How about that guy's a big-time answer? He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Ball goes to Chicago.
Udo with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Frazier. Fader on the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for your
And he
Bulls.
finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Mesa trails by 9. Pass to Person. Here's Townsend. Mesa passing it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here are the Bulls now. And here's Frazier. And he lays it straight in. Frazier's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Person no good. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Posey. Off target with his 3. Chicago leading by 13. To the middle. Pass to Udo. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Mesa.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And it's Stevenson, top of the key. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Timeout, Mesa.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Chicago. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Udo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD, so I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Udo down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Mesa's ball. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Posey up top. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Mesa, they've gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And he's good on the second. Chicago leading by 16. Down low. Frazier. And the rejection by Giannis. Driving to the basket.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Here's Townsend. Porzingis with the block.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Now Udo. He's got 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mesa passing it around. And Antetokounmpo inside. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. This guy is a dangerous scorer.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Out of hand on it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Posey. Takes a three. Hands it from downtown.
Timeout.
Posey's got 4 points this quarter.
For the Bulls.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to get.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Stevenson. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
That one goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Posey, no luck. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Saunders. Got a piece of it. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Posey. And it's blocked by Stevenson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Saunders. They get it back. Goes back up. And Stevenson with the layup. Stevenson's got 22.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Hudson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
The Bulls leading by 20. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Barnett. Pass to Hudson. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Mesa with it. 4 on the shot clock. Inside. Back to Stevenson. Here's Spencer. Pass to Stevenson. And the rebound goes to Mesa. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ryder. Porzingis with the block. To the inside. Back to Stevenson. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Stevenson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Timeout, Mesa.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling
Chicago
in a situation
timeout
like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. For Mesa, they've really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than made so far.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
Timeout.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Here's Udo. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They have made it very tough to get a shot off. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Chicago leading by 20. Pass to Stevenson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First free throw is good.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Mesa passing it around. Here's Townsend. To the paint. It's picked off. Here's Frazier. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Saunders. To the middle. Ball stolen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
Pass to Hudson. Here's Person. He's guarded by Stevenson.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He hits the second from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Posey with it. Udo picks him up. Out of bounds as Mesa keeps possession. And so it's Mesa with it. Pass to Person. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Stevenson. Posey covering. Stevenson can't hit. And so Giannis will bring it up for Mesa. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Here's Stevenson. Back to Frazier. And he overshot that one, missing. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Down low. Udo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Townsend. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Back to Stevenson. And that one is off. And so it's Mesa with it. Into the lane. Power down with both hands.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Left side, Porzingis. And it's good for two.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
That's tipped. And here's Udo. For the three. And the Bulls, another three.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Giannis inside. Pass to Person. Mesa passing it around. And the rejection by Udo.
For the Bulls.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The Bulls making a switch here. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Chicago calls timeout. They're leading by 24. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter.
Who wants a T-shirt?
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. Posey with it. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Mesa keeps possession.
The ball goes to Mesa.
Here's Giannis. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got 21.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
Third team foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Udo inside. Just 5 on the clock.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Free throw good. Giannis.
After winning most of the individual accolades, Giannis is focused now only on titles, and he'd like to get that in the plural form.
Offensive rebound. Intense shot. Pass to Stevenson. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Mesa. And it's blocked by Stevenson. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun.
Harder to see, harder to leave, harder for me. So I'm gonna